Yeah, I agree with you. I think we've been the best team for the entirety of the game, and unfortunately, it's a lesson that we need to learn because when Yohei made that mistake that we almost conceded a goal and we didn't concede a goal, we went crazy for 10 minutes, and we conceded the penalty, and even on the corner kick where we conceded a goal, we make two very silly mistake of positioning ourselves that we never do, and I think we went a little bit in an emotional crisis, like say, oh, everything was going perfectly, and then Yohei made that mistake, and for 10 minutes we. So I told the guys at the end of the first half, we need to keep playing, keep playing. We are the better team on the field. We need to take risk. We don't need that because we made a mistake. Now we kick the ball, and then now we're there defending. So that's how we came on in the second half, and we deservedly so scored the third goal. And then I think we didn't add any risk till minute 75. Then at the end, I think we're a little tired because we're a little short in terms of playing two games, Saturday, Wednesday, and we weren't able anymore to press high, so we had to defend in the box, but we defended very well in the box, and we went away with a win. So I'm really happy.
That's four wins from the last six now, and if RSL hold on here, you'll finish the evening back up into fourth place. The Apple commentator said Vancouver's got its mojo back.
Yeah.
Does it feel like that? Did it ever go away?
I think he did. Like, it's not that he went away. Like it's the MLS, and sometimes you go a little bit on a down, and we hit like 3-4 performance that we were a little bit like this. And to be honest, then we had those two wins against Kansas City and Colorado that were maybe ugly win, but getting away a little bit from the way that we were playing from the start of the season, playing a little bit more defensive. But that allowed us to keep points, and now I think in the last two games I can say that we have the same level of the quality that I've seen today is the quality that I've seen when we beat Toronto 4-0, when we beat Portland in the beginning of the season, when we went in Dallas playing very well with a team that is in charge of the game. That doesn't mean that it's going to happen every game. We need to use the experience so far to understand that, let's say, we go to Montreal and the performance doesn't go out in the best way. We need to put the costume of that we had in Kansas City, that we had against Colorado, where we need to fight. So that's the thing that we show that we can be a winning team in both ways, and we need to keep going. We need to keep going because we are again we are there fighting for the nice position, and everyone's happy when we're there, and making a result in Montreal would be fantastic.
Cheers, Vanni.
Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. We'll now go to Nathan. And if you have a question, anyone in the queue, please raise your hand.
Hey, Vanni, congratulations on the win.
Thank you, Nathan.
Like Michael had said, this all scores thing, like this puts you up to about fourth position in the West. The difference in points is only 4 points between fourth and 10.
Yeah.
Do you expect this conference to be this tight already past the halfway?
Yeah, and I expect this to be tight like this. Maybe not 4 points between 4 and 10, but not more than 7, 8 points between 4 and 10 till the end of the season. This league, besides 2, 3 teams that every year they stand out, and at the moment in the Western Conference are the two LA team and Salt Lake. All the other team are in a sort of a fight till the end. So a win like tonight against the direct competitor for those spots that are 4, 5, 6, 7, that are our target at the moment, to be in the top 7 and being fourth would be fantastic. It's those are double points. There are 6 points tonight. They're not 3 because we win 3 points and Minnesota loses 3 points. So I think that again, especially this game that will play, Colorado, Austin, Houston, Seattle that is going to go back and be there, Portland. those are games that are gonna decide our season. It doesn't mean that it's not important Saturday in Montreal because points are points, but especially this game are the game that are gonna decide our season.
Well, the other nice thing is you look at the teams that are around you, either a bit above and a bit below. You got a game in hand, so you can take that with you as well.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna look at the position at the moment. I'm looking at the fact that we have 31 points in 20 games. That is put us in more than 1.5 point per game. That it's always a kind of the thing that defined as a season from good to very good, because it means making 52, 53 points that are basically going there for almost the fourth place. And of these 20 games, we played more games away than at home. So lately we get our mojo back at home. We need the last two. So I think we don't have to look at the standings. I think we should start to look at the standing when we get back from the Leagues Cup. Before that, we just try to make points. We try to win every game like we do in Montreal Saturday.
That's fair.
We'll try to do. Not that we're gonna win. Yeah.
You and your coaching staff at the half were out quite a few minutes before the players had come out. What was the reason behind that?
Oh, maybe the players wanted to, talk to each other and because my talk was basically, guys, we need to keep to play the way that we know how we play. We need to keep following the plan. It's not because we went I told you, hey, you made a mistake once that they keep you the ball. It doesn't mean that now you have to kick the ball every way being scared. No, you're the best goalkeeper in the league with the feet. So, if you miss one pass or they almost score one time because of that, it's okay. It's not that because they scored a goal we need to get crazy. So we had to keep working on our way of playing, and they responded very well. Probably they needed some moments to just help each other and because it can be heavy to listen to me every single time. So it's good that sometimes they talk to each other too.
Someone with his more sobering voice, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, Nathan. Again, a reminder, if you have any questions for Vanni, please raise your hand. Vanni, I don't know what can be said about Ryan Gauld at this point, but obviously a hat trick of helpers tonight. What do you make of your captain's performance?
Yeah, he did assist for the third goal too. I didn't remember. The first two I remember, but it's like what it is. It's like he's an all-star. It's our captain, our leader, our player, and the idea was let's try to keep him on the field 90 minutes, and then we'll see in Montreal. Then, luckily, we were able to give him a little bit of 20 minutes rest. So, I'm very happy because probably we'll start in Montreal too. So, but don't tell him because he thinks that he's gonna have a day off. So that's okay.
Perfect. We'll go with Michael and then finish with Joshua before we go to players. Michael?
Just one more from me, Vanni. So the trip that's coming up to Montreal now, it's obviously this is a really grueling month. This is a very grueling road spell. You've also got the Canadian Championship game coming up midweek. You've always put a lot of focus on the Canadian Championship. With this being Eastern opposition, is this a chance for you to mix it up, or do you feel?
Yeah, we'll rotate. We'll rotate players. We rotate players because we need fresh players Saturday to play in Montreal. It's not that we don't consider the game important, but we need fresh players against Montreal and fresh player against Pacific, because against Pacific is being even if it's two legs this season, but being a semifinal to go there, it's critically important for us to try to go to the final and do the treble. And so you can expect I would say some changes in the lineup because we need fresh legs, and all the guys that came on, they will have a great chance to start, and maybe even the guys that didn't come on. And hopefully we have someone back from the Copa America, our Paraguayan defense central midfielder. They had a player that yesterday played in the Copa, so that's it was it's okay for us to have today's Andres out, but I expect him to be in the game Saturday.
Cheers, Vanni. Safe travels.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joshua, please.
Vanni, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Sebastian Polter scored a pretty amazing goal today.
Yeah.
Just what do you make of his play as of late?
Yeah, he finally is Sebastian again. And gotta be honest with you, because I told him like several times at the beginning of the year he wasn't playing because he wasn't performing in the right way, he wasn't training in the right way, he was a little bit not giving the standard of he was giving in the last year and in the last. I think he started the last 6 games in a row, and deservedly so, because when he can play like this in this role as a number 8 and 6, that you need a lot of ground to cover when we attack, and also be ready in position when we defend. It's one of the players that can do it because he can run a marathon. And then of course he showed like how also his quality is. He did very well against last game against St. Louis, being a handful every time that he was attacking the right side. Today he was on the left side, and I actually told him, so when the ball arrives to you, being on the left side, you can close the ball with the right foot. And he did it, so that's maybe I had to start to say this good omen thing to people more often. Yes.
Thanks, Vanni. Safe travels.
Thank you so much.
Perfect. That's all we have for you today, Vanni.
Thank you, guys.